Just a little bright out here. Hello. Thanks. That's a better way. You can only juggle so much, especially when it's heavy.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay. You need more coffee?
Oh, yeah. Always bring coffee until I do that.
All right, gotcha. You need anything else?
No, I'm good right now.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I walked up and I'm like, you know, I think it's maybe the first time I ate on this patio. Maybe once I did. I don't know. But it's so damn nice out. It's a little tiny bit breezy, but so I got the sun on my back, and it's like, you know, I only ate outside 3 times last year. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know. But it's Cleveland. DC has a lot more better weather. That's bad language. A lot more better weather. DC has better weather. Oh, okay. Oops. Bright out here. All right, get organized. I'm hungry. Benny Dude, hello. And she gets 2 points for not cutting the toast. Don't cut the toast. You'll get demerits. Don't cut the toast. It's bad enough I've got to spread jelly on 2 pieces of bread, but having to spread it on 4 is so much more work. And yes, I am picky that way. Or am I insane? Oh, there's a few outside places, but I've never eaten at this one. Not the one I was at last year once or twice. That's around the corner. All right, what are we doing? Pepper. Trying to debate if I want to put some hot sauce. Unverified user. Who is the unverified user? Let's see. I would like to know who that unverified user was the one night that gave me $30. I was like, wow, thank you so much. Hot sauce. Let me cut up the potatoes. You're verified. I guess there was just a fatal accident over on the 1 freeway. 3-car accident. Sounded pretty bad. Anyway, that's what we talk about at, at lunch, at breakfast. I have no filter. Guess I'm going to use a little. Yes, I'm going to take a picture for. Well, they were going to build a bridge across Lake Erie to Canada from Cleveland, but that fell through. I don't know how it would have stood up to the waves. Uh-huh. Or was it going to be a tunnel? I can't remember now. Jetport out in the lake also. Oh, yes. The dreams of mice and men. All right, see you later. There's a helicopter up there. Didn't look familiar. Wonder who it is. Let's have a look. Cleveland police were up again today. Who is this? Private, yeah. That looks like a Robinson. Yep. Okay, good to know. Thanks. What am I doing? I got a request here. What is this nonsense? Oh, spam. Do I want to buy real followers on Instagram, complete with price lists? Yeah, she's okay, I guess. I could get 10,000 viewers for $25. Let's see here. I can't see a thing here. It's so bright out. Can't cannot tell what I'm taking a picture of. Breakfast alfresco in the afternoon outside. Yay. Must be cold. No, my hair is nasty and, you know, I just kind of get used to wearing it sometimes. I don't even realize what I'm doing. Just a habit. There's a little breeze. So if you're not in the shade, if you were in the shade, there's a tiny breeze. I guess I'm a wuss, but my back is to the. I moved over here so my back would be in the sun. Oh,
Ooh, I'm sorry.
that's funny. You're like a church mouse snuck up on me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was focused on that.
Need anything?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
No, I've got a good, strong heart. You can scare me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not up to me. You guys see me jump. I'm focused on you. It's bright out. I'm squinting. I don't even hear the door from the restaurant open. And then she's like, oh, that was funny. That's why I come here. Good price, good food. I like this omelet a lot. Greek omelet. Olive oil. Olive oil. Um, Thought I just see something. Oh, somebody said something from Twitch. Sometimes the Twitch comments vaporize like it just did. They don't come through properly for whatever reason. So I don't remember what you asked. I saw it. Then I'm like, what did I miss? Something's missing. Oh yeah, it was a Twitch comment from Benny Dude. Still a lot of glare out here. Not in the best place to observe the phone. No, I don't have any doctor's appointment yet. I need to call my health insurance people. Oh, let me think here. Because I get distracted. Alright. I missed calling them. Who else was I going to call? Oh, yeah. question about billing. IMED. Ohio. Great. Did I lose that? I don't have it. He's on YouTube. So I looked up that um, app somebody said he was on. You Now. What a toilet bowl of humanity. Yeah. Um. No, it was the medical and I. You know. Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh, uh, I'm sitting here eating. It was. When was I there? Ugh. The Dr. Zachary. Well, the total bill was 265 or whatever. Then they says insurance paid like 8501. Then there was an adjustment of 80 some dollars that like just disappeared, and there's 85 left for me. So yeah, that's why I'm calling here. Okay, right. I mean, is it possible they did their billing wrong? Or, you know what I mean? The wrong codes or whatever. Okay. 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 I mean, I don't know if I should call. Well, if I should call them too or not, or just deal with you guys. You know what I mean? Right. So they should have sent it maybe to two places. Got you. Okay. Because yeah, it doesn't show like two different things that they got money from, possibly. So um, okay. Well, I'm learning. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that already, but yeah, but just observing this very first one, it's like okay, and then like you're explaining to me, one portion should have been billed there, another portion over there, because it's unfortunate that the eyeglass reimbursement is useless. Well, the four, no, well, not from him. The I went to one of the four providers that they had a list of, optometrists, and I went by there, and there's only $100 that iMed provides, and all of these places all want 300. So that means I still would have to pay 200, and I can buy and I can get glasses cheaper than that on the internet. Uh, but I haven't pursued more information on that. I just stopped at the one and says, "Well, that's useless." I can walk into Walmart and pay 165, you know, or less, or 90. Right. Well, online you can get them very cheap, $15. Depending if you want just dirt cheap frames and stuff. Sure. I'm eating breakfast outdoors. It's so nice at the outside today here. I'm like, and I walked up to the restaurant. The patio's all set up, and I'm like, I've never sat out there, and it's pretty nice, and it's not windy. I only ate 3 times outside last year. I mean, it's ridiculous. We stay inside way too much. Yep. I mean, last year was tough. There you go. Gotcha. Hmm. Okay. 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 Well, that would be nice. Ugh, I don't have it. Ugh. I mean, if you sent me an email or a text, I could send it back to you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything helps. No, I'll just wait a little bit and see what kind of responses I get from everybody. Right? Okay. Thanks for the help. Bye. So yeah, I went and looked up some information on that streaming app called You Now. Wow, the reviews were nasty. Apparently, it's like a human cesspool party zone full of predators chasing young girls showing cleavage and nudity, and it's just a garbage dump. It's pretty sad. It says nobody does any moderation. The owner is a jerk. Another parent said, my daughter was stalked on here. I mean, it's just garbage. Probably the perfect place for you know who. Hi, Dutchie. How's the soup? It's so nice outside. I had to sit out here. considering I only ate outside 3 times last year. Never went on a picnic.
More coffee?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm coming over. I'm going to exchange my muffin rain checks for soup. $117th. Diana's. Thank you.
Need anything else?
No. The sun is at my back, the wind is in my face, and I'm not on a sailboat even. Well, at least I made a phone call about that. Maybe they'll cover some more of that eye exam. Yeah, look at my hair. It's horrible. Okay, now see, right there. This woman walking down the street, a young woman wearing a mask. Totally alone. Why are you wearing a mask? I know it's your right. You can do what you want, but it's ludicrous, okay? You cannot catch anything walking down the street alone. I really want to ask people the answers, what they want to answer. It's like, why? What are you doing? What, what don't you understand? Somebody just beeped. Oh. Okay, another woman. She's just holding her mask in her hand. Is she going to put it on? She better not. I just looked up an old Seinfeld episode to share on Twitter. You guys remember the nipple episode? And God has nothing to do with my hair. Yeah, my hair's a mess.
It happens from time to time. It's often called drag racing. And drag racing on the streets in Michigan is a very serious thing. You can get charged with a misdemeanor for it, 6 points in your license, possible jail time, monstrous fines and costs. But the problem is that the fact that the law is on the books does not deter everyone. That's true of most laws. There's always people out there who want to break the laws. So a story out of Michigan, Steve sent it to me, not me, another guy named Steve. Drag racing could cost drivers their vehicles under proposed Flint ordinance change. Flint is proposing an ordinance that would allow police to seize the cars from people who drag race and keep them. And that would be part of the punishment for drag racing. Now, it's a proposed ordinance in the city of Flint. The city of Flint, of course, is famous for a couple reasons. It was the star of the movie Roger and Me, because Roger didn't spend much time on camera. It was also the spot of the drinking water crisis a while back. So Ron Fonger wrote this story for MLive. Drag racing in Flint could cost drivers their vehicles under a revised ordinance that's being reviewed by the city council. Angela Wheeler, who is the city attorney, told the council the new proposed ordinance would declare drag racing a public nuisance and would allow the city to impound and seize vehicles, tools, equipment, and trailers used in connection with racing vehicles. So in theory, two vehicles are drag racing someplace. The cops show up, they catch them. They can grab the vehicles. Presumably, if nearby they've got a trailer, it's got tools in it, they can seize that too. The question is, I don't know, could they go to the person's house and seize their stuff from there? Don't know about that just yet. This would also open a path for the city to recover the cost of towing and storing vehicles involved in racing and provide for the city to recover the cost of prosecuted cases. And of course, they're already getting into some weeds here with respect to their explanation, because the cost of towing and storing is always passed along to the car owner. And most of these people, I suspect, who are drag racing would want their cars back. The idea that some guy's out drag racing in a car, it gets seized, and he goes, I guess I'll walk away from it. That's not going to happen. But if it does, you can auction the vehicle off anyways due to the storage. So I think that's kind of a red herring there. Council President Kate Fields said during a recent committee meeting, we're getting many, many complaints about it. It's very dangerous. Hopefully the changes in this ordinance are something the citizens of Flint will applaud. The mayor who proposed the changes said they are needed to protect public safety. More than a decade ago, while serving as a city councilman, the mayor helped to stop former Mayor Don Williamson's plan to build a sanctioned drag strip on a street near the Flint Children's Museum. And yeah, that was an idea that didn't go over very well. But he had suggested that, hey, look, if we can't get these people to stop drag racing, why don't we just give them a street and let them race there? And that like I said, didn't happen. The mayor said regarding street racing, it's all over the place. It's transient. It moves and it morphs. What we have to do is curb the bad behavior. The proposed new ordinance says drag racing in public streets without a permit results not only in unsafe traffic conditions for other vehicles, playing children and pedestrians, but also attracts rowdy, uncivil, intimidating, and criminal activity, including gambling upon the outcome of the races, which engenders fear and disinvestment among neighborhood residents and prevents the full and peaceful enjoyment of the use of their property. It otherwise impacts negativity on the health, safety, and welfare of the community. Now, you'll notice it says, the ordinance says drag racing without a permit. Implies that you can get a permit for this, right? So I'm curious to know if Flint City offers permits for drag racing, how much the permit is and what the permit allows. Or maybe that's the joke. I don't know. Racing is defined in the proposed ordinance as racing one vehicle. It better be better than this. You can't have a definition that actually uses the word itself to define itself. A microphone is a microphone. A widget is a widget. Racing is defined as racing one vehicle against another, or against a time or speed measuring device, whether or not there is an agreement in advance to race, or driving a vehicle at excessively high rates of speed. Boom, there you go. So they're already saying racing could be you by yourself. And This means that a severe speeding ticket in Flint could result in your car being impounded along with your tools, your trailer, and your other equipment. But yeah, racing is defined as, among other things, driving a vehicle at excessively high rates of speed. And one of the things is, and I would have to see more definitions if they have them. An excessively high rate of speed is defined as any speed 15 miles per hour or more over the posted speed limit. Here's a question for you. Can you be racing below the speed limit? And the reason I ask that is that some vehicles can get up to the speed limit very, very quickly. So I'm next to you. We're at a light. We give each other that look. Look. We give each other that look. The light turns green and we both stomp on it. We bring it right up the speed limit and then we lift. Were we racing? Were we racing? Well, it is racing one vehicle against another, so I guess technically speaking, it could be considered racing. But had we broken any laws prior to this, if this ordinance had been passed? So that's another question. The ordinance also covers contests of driving prowess, such as drifting, sliding, or donuts. And they put donuts in quotes. That are recklessly dangerous and could cause serious injury or death or create an impediment to traffic. By the way, all of those things are already reckless driving. Michigan's already got a crime in the books called reckless driving, and these all are possibly reckless driving if it could cause serious injury or death or create an impediment to traffic. It's reckless driving. So you could already, throw.
I think in some places out west, California, they used to.
Need coffee? Need anything else?
No.
All right.
He just popped a wheelie. And I might have done street racing in the day. Oh, my back. Hello, Linda. Oh. It's bright and a little breezy. Beep, beep. have a beach umbrella. Sorta. It's very bright out here. Levi, hello. Oh, alfresco. Breakfast alfresco. Sitting here watching the world go by. Of course, a young woman walked by with her mask on, alone. Why? 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 I mean, I'm like watching her go by. I'm like, she's got her mask on. Why? I really want to just go up and ask him. I mean, I have too many questions about this. It's like, so I'm trying to decide if I can even attempt to look through the mountains of unopened mail and paperwork I have scattered around to be able to try to get my taxes done by tomorrow. I don't know if I have the energy to sort through hours of paper. I'm not even sure I owe anything or not. That's the trouble. I don't think I do. Uh, oh, tonight's Friday. There's an art exhibit thing. Hi, Dave. Okay. Yeah, well, what do I need to do with you guys, to, like today or anytime? Sure, I'm just finishing up some breakfast al fresco outside. I'm eating outside. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I could be there in about 15 minutes. Okay. All right, thanks, Dave. Yeah, thank you. I'll try. Yeah, yeah. Bye. All right. Get hooked up with these guys to maybe do some deliveries with them. Oh, I'm stuffed.
You okay out here? Need more coffee? No?
Where is that card at? I don't know. Oh, okay. I was just looking up the definition of alfresco just to make sure I understand its usage. Dining in the fresh air. Uh, my mind works like that. I mean, I know what it means, kinda, but I'm like, what does it really mean? Yes, Jazzy. Oh, it says that in my title, doesn't it? Oh. But when I just talked to Dave, I said dining al fresco. He goes, "Oh, that sounds nice. I like that talk." I need to have a nice outdoor real meals, like out at some nice restaurants. I haven't done that in forever. Chagrin Falls has got some awesome freaking outdoor patios. Stop that. Stop beeping. Listen to that. What is that? Really? The guys at the Wendy drive-through window. Really? I mean, I only ate outside 3 times last year, you know. I don't do it enough. I walked up here today. I'm like, this is gorgeous. I need to sit out here. It's actually kind of warm inside. All right, I need to go. I'm done eating. Done eating. Go over there and see what it takes to start driving for these guys. Sounds like it's some real work I could get over there doing deliveries. Uh, Another horn. What is it? Oh, that was pleasant sounding. So I'm in a restaurant the other night at the register, and this young man is standing there waiting for his to-go order, and he was ahead of me, so she deals with him, gets his order out of the way. He goes to pay her. He pulled out a wad of cash. He had to hold like that. A few $1,000s easy. And as he turns to walk out, and he's just wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants, and they're hanging down, of course, around his butt. Hanging out of the right pocket is most likely a Glock 9mm. What kind of executive position do you think he has? All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, look at that Nova. Oh my God, I wish I could have showed you. Oh my gosh. Sirius 67, 66 Nova, hot rod, bright orange, gorgeous. All right. All right, let's get out of here. All right, what are we doing? Okay, we got enough money to. We'll use that card. Yeah. I'm ready.
All right.
No checking. Oh, that's right. I need to dig that out. Where is?
Got it. Turn 21. Thank you.
Thanks.
Did you want to keep the ticket?
No.
Okay.
It's so nice out there. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Oh, two something and one down the road.
Oh yeah. I had to step outside at a restaurant the other day so I could hack really loud.
I know,
That's the only way to get it out. Yeah, they're like, he's dying over there,
Right.
So I was like, go outside, make all the noise I want,
Right.
Go in the bathroom, they think you're dying in there,
Right.
because then it echoes.
Yeah. And nowadays, if you cough, everybody thinks
Oh, that,
coronavirus.
something else going on. Yes,
Right.
yes.
I remember when it first started, every little cough and people would be
Oh, I
looking
know.
at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have a good night.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Yep. Trying to go do something productive here.
Okay. That's always positive. Yeah. I'll see you.
Bye. I do have everything I brought, right? My car is filthy again. Man, look at that thing. Well, that's what happens when you drive hundreds of miles. Ugh. Oh, yeah, it's crazy bright out. Yeah, the weather is supposed to be pretty nice, actually. Like for the next few weeks, I think. At the most, like 30% chance of rain, What was I looking for? It's hot in here. What am I looking at? Why am I there? I gotta plug this in. Alright, good plug. I need to clean this car so bad. It's a disaster. Freaking disaster. Oh. What was I going to do? I was going to go around the block. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wendy's has got 12 cars at least in line right now. Wow. Wow. And they got to sit there in the blazing sun. And burning gas. And I don't know if that dining room is open. People have gotten really lazy, super lazy. And they don't even want to get out of their cars now and turn their car off, stretch their legs for 3 feet, go inside, get the food, come back out. No, we'll sit in line and burn all, the amount of wasted fuel during this last year has got to be insane because idling is the worst for polluting. If your car is running at speed, it's more efficient, on the fuel it uses and what I think goes out of the tailpipe. I mean, we've just, society's messed up. Who beeped? Stop beeping. Jesus. We're already moving and they're beeping. What the hell, people? Really? People don't want to, but the other thing is people don't even want to interact with other human beings. There's a whole bunch of weirdness going on, that we've got to get over. Where do I want to turn here? Is this the street? Forget. Come on, get over, get over. Yeah. Just, start by not wearing it while you're walking around. Okay? Fast bicycle coming here. This gal sort of on the bike sort of reminds me of the wicked witch. The way she's pedaling her bike. It's funny. I'm gonna look at something here. Alright. Never been down here before. Okay. All right, let's go over here to this place. I don't have any water in here. And I gotta get more vitamin D. I'm out of vitamin D. And that's another reason to sit outside. Get some vitamin D from the sun. Some skin activated vitamin D. Gas has been inching up in prices. I think the cheapest is $2.60 something now. $2.49 has gone away. I mean, the place I just drove by is $2.89. You know, $2.89 is kind of a more normal price probably for most of the area. I'm trying to think here. Traffic. How do I get out where I'm going? Oh, what's the best way to get out there? There's no simple way. Oh, no. Too late. Too late. I was going to get over.
Last 5 days, we have been under intense Israeli bombardment on different areas of the Gaza Strip. Last night was the worst in terms of the intensity of the bombing in the north side of Gaza Strip around two areas called Beit Lahia and Beit Hanun. I have my mother who live in Beit Lahia and some of my brothers. Last night they were screaming all night long. It was very horrific for them, and as a matter of fact, my mother and one of my brothers evacuated their home in Beit Lahia and moved into Gaza City where I live right now. They were very much afraid that Israel will bomb the area again tonight.
Keith Eldar, I don't know where you are. Can you talk about what you're seeing?
Well, compared to my friend Professor Abu Safa, we are safe. I live in Netanya, which is 25 kilometers north of Tel Aviv. But we had a couple of alarms here. You know, I'm really embarrassed because I know I look at what's happening in Gaza and compared to them, it's paradise.
Professor Abusada, I want to talk about the players involved who might be able to contribute to de-escalation. Is that wishful thinking? What is possible at this moment?
Well, Audi, look, there is no one who's going to win out of this current escalation. Both Palestinians and Israelis are big losers out of the current escalations. We see dead people on both sides. We see carnage and destruction on both sides, probably more in Gaza because of the intensity of the Israeli bombing, as I just mentioned. And we do hope that there is an immediate ceasefire that will be effected anytime soon. Today, the Deputy Assistant to the U.S. Secretary of State, Hadi Amr, who is responsible for the Palestinian-Israeli unit in the U.S. State Department, has arrived in Israel, and supposedly he will try to negotiate a ceasefire agreement between the Palestinians and Israel. Whether he succeeds or not, it will be seen. Even though that we know that the U.S. is very supportive of Israel and the U.S. is not an honest broker in this Palestinian-Israeli conflict, but we still hope that this current U.S. administration led by President Biden will be at least semi-neutral to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, unlike the previous U.S. administration led by President Donald Trump, who was very biased toward Israel in many ways.
As you say, a U.S. representative is coming. Who is coming to meet them? And who can represent the interests of Palestinians in this moment that would actually lead to de-escalation?
Well, still, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas is the chairman of the PLO, which recognized Israel. But at the end of the day, the fighting is going on in Gaza, and
with Hamas, right? So
Hamas is in control of Gaza, but Hamas has very good relationship with the Qataris, with the Turks, with the Egyptians. The U.S. still classify Hamas as a terrorist organization, which would mean that Hadi Amr will not be able to talk directly to Hamas.
Akiva, I want to come to you because obviously the last peace negotiations collapsed. I think this was back in April 2014. In fact, under then Secretary of State John Kerry. How different are things now, especially since Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, has really been struggling to maintain his power in recent months?
You touched the bottom line of this event, and this is the future of Prime Minister Netanyahu. I believe that we can reach now through some ceasefire because Netanyahu got what he wanted, and what he wanted is to destroy the possibility and to put an end to this tango between the right, left, and center in Israel.
And for context for people, he was supposed to form a coalition government, has struggled to do so, and is facing corruption charges.
Right. I think that it was very clear to us that Netanyahu wanted to achieve two things. One is to avoid going to jail, which was very imminent. Number two is his strategy was to support Hamas as long as he can stop the peace process.
Akiva Eldar, my final question is, what are you going to be listening for over the next couple of days that will give you a sense of where this is headed?
What I will be following closely is whether the international community, the U.S., is going to deal with this cancer and not with using aspirin. I don't see any way where the Israelis and the Hamas can reach an agreement as long as the Israeli government is held by the Israeli right-wing parties who don't believe in a two-state solution. And in Gaza, what the Hamas managed to do is to unite the Palestinian communities in Gaza, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and Israel proper. And this is not going away if we don't deal with it in the roots of this seriously.
Akiva, let me just interrupt here and say, let's agree on one thing here, that the continuation of the Israeli occupation of West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem, which has been going on for more than half a century now, since 1967, and the creeping annexation with settlement expansion on Palestinian territory is the source of the problem. Let's agree that if Israel puts an end to its occupation of Palestinian land and accepts international law and UN Security Council resolutions 242 and 338, there is a good possibility for peace. There is a good possibility for security and peace for both Palestinians and Israelis.
I fully agree with you, my friend.
That's Israeli political analyst and journalist Akiva Eldar and Mehemar Abusada, professor of political science at Al-Azhar University in Gaza. We have more All Things Considered ahead on WCPN. Many cities in Japan are again in a state of emergency due to the pandemic, 10 weeks before they're supposed to host the Olympics. Because the vaccine rates are so low, people are worried about literally tens of thousands of people coming into the country. An update on the Tokyo Summer Olympics in 10 minutes on WCPN. President Biden is trying a new tactic in negotiations with North Korea. His administration calls it a middle ground approach between President Trump's deal-making and President Obama's strategic patience. I'm Amy Eddingsmore, and what that means on Morning Edition Monday, starting at 5 a.m. on your NPR station, 90.3 WCPN.
Support for 90.3 WCPN is provided by Mitchell's Ice Cream, handcrafting ice cream in Cleveland for 21 years, using fresh ingredients from area farms and organic and fair trade ingredients from around the world.
Something going on over there. Almost thought it might be a little car show or something. Couldn't tell. A lot of people.
Live from NPR News in Culver City, California, I'm Dwayne Brown. On Capitol Hill, as expected, Republican lawmakers have chosen New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik as the conference chair. This comes 2 days after House Republicans removed Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney following her steadfast criticism.
Did anybody see the bat crazy video of this Marjorie Taylor Greene acting like a 12-year-old in front of Alexandra Ocasio's office door? Oh my God. I only watched a couple minutes. What a bunch of children. Look at this beep. Who's beeping? Somebody beeps. Really? We are already moving. Somebody beeps. What is with people? Everybody's in a hurry. Three seconds of non-movement will be the end of their life, right? I mean, they're standing in front of the door to her office, which the staffers closed, and they were kneeling down on the floor, opening the mail slot and yelling through the mail slot. I mean, the last time I did that was probably when I was like 13 or 14. Oh my god, silly string. No, just use silly string. Spray foam. Spray foam doesn't come off. Silly string would be good. That doesn't really harm anything, but somebody would file assault charges, I'm sure. I never noticed this little store here, this shop. It's the Warzone Matrix miniature war games. Oh yes, mail slots are federally protected. Oh, good point. Even a slot through a door, maybe. That's pretty good. Oh, you haven't seen the video? They're down there yelling through it. They're opening the flap up and yelling inside. Like I said, like 12-year-olds. Gary. Afternoon. Oh my. Well, the missus will figure something out for you. Go to Tofino. Take the take the kids to the doggy daycare and go to Tofino. Really? Really? Oh, I would like to see that. You need to send me a link. I want to go back and watch the replay. He deleted his account. Oh, so she's not happy with him, is she? Wonder what happened. Spurned lovers, yeah. Spurned lovers of married people. That always ends out well, doesn't it? Oh, I would love to have seen that. Oh my God. Yeah, that's one I can never get in trouble for. His wife's friend. Oh my God. Oh, that's going to end up pretty well, I bet. Oh my God. That would have just been brilliant. I want to see that. Oh my God. Is it on the Internet Archive? Go to the Internet Wayback Machine. Maybe it got recorded. Oh my gosh. That's stuff that's priceless, man. He must have dumped her, so now she's pissed. So she doesn't care about her friend or his anybody's relationship. She just wants to burn it all. Oh my God. That's wild. Oh my God. Nothing like being burned right in a live scope, man. Oh, I see. Which, okay. Oh, yeah. Never use your full name. Yep. Especially if you're doing no stuff. No, I'm doing something else. Just pulled off to do something here for a moment. Taking a quick hobo bath with some wet wipes. near the airport. That's why you hear so many airplanes. Yeah, that's uh, pretty disconcerting, isn't it, Gary? I might be. All of a sudden, they get crazy long, and I look down and I go, holy crap, they're long again. My hair and my nails grow so fast. I have to go meet somebody that I've never met in a minute, so I just want to at least cut my nails. What, you don't like hearing the sound of brushing teeth? I walk around outside brushing my teeth. I'm sure it convinces the neighbors I'm half insane. Get ready, Linda. Brushes in the shower. I've got a lot of friends who did that. I never did that. That's the only, yeah, they keep a toothbrush in the shower. I always cut my nails outside, and I don't have nothing to clean up. Usually, sitting on the steps somewhere or sitting in the car out the window. Totally organic rubbish. What do you mean, just don't pee in the shower? What the hell do you mean? I Now that's something I did have girlfriends who even did that. Then I've heard of people that have never done it. I'm like, really? Get out of here. That's actually a time worn thing uh, to treat. That's actually a traditional like treatment of fungus or something on your end up in your coffee. Oh yeah. Well, I've never had that problem. You trimming your nails at the kitchen table? That takes a lot more work, Carrie. You don't want to see me cut my nails. It takes a long time, and I feel like I've walked 40 miles after I'm doing all that bending over. Toenails are still good. I'm good down there. Do them after you come out of the shower. Much easier once they've been soaked. Oh, I just watched the most disgusting little short video. No, no face mask required unless you're worried about eye protection. Just wear safety glasses. I mean, flying toenails is nothing to serious face. Oh, mud mask, mud mask. Okay, I might like one of those actually. Exfoliate all that junk. Yeah. Yeah, I would probably feel awesome. Yeah. All right, fingernails look brand new now. Nice and nice and reasonable. I hate long fingernails. It drives me nuts, especially when I'm working. Probably wouldn't hurt. Might freak some people out. I got some guy friends who wear nail polish. It's bizarre, but they're a little different. My friend's daughter did my fingernails once with a red Sharpie. Took forever to wear away. A cat that jumped from a building. Oh, I need to see that. Cats have a remarkable ability to land, yeah. I have not seen that. Well, he used them at the right time, right? I've got maybe 3 or 4 left, maybe 3. Oh, you guys didn't hear me earlier. So I looked up that live streaming app uh, called You Now. You Now, a dumpster fire of humanity. Oh my God, what a shit show! I don't think I'll download the app. I read reviews of the app. Oh my God, the reviews. Oh my God, these were all reviews by parents. My daughter was stalked. Oh my God, it's full of young women flashing flesh and dirty guys promoting them to do that, and then they're stalking these kids by figuring out their real names or their other social media platforms, and they're going there. Oh my God, these were all reviews from parents. It was like, wow, what a nasty ass place, man. I won't go near it. Yeah. No, it's not a porn app. It's a live streaming app just a dumpster fire of humanity. Just a dumpster fire of humanity. Might as well be a porn app. There's no they're I mean they're supposed to be moderators, but they don't moderate anything. Everything gets let go. I guess the owner of the app is a real jerk. There's no place any decent human being would be live streaming. But somebody is supposedly going there and doing that I used to watch, so I don't care. If you have a juvenile mind, yeah, and you don't mind maybe stumbling upon 14-year-olds showing flesh, which might be illegal in some places, and which might be illegal for you to watch in some places. So yeah, I almost wanted to download it once just to look around on it to see what kind of nastiness is there, but I'm not sure I want to even do that. Reading the reviews was eye-opening enough. Yeah. Well, the one mother said that some guy figured out her daughter's Instagram account, came there and started stalking and threatening her there on Instagram, trying to get her to post nude pictures and shit. Parents need to know about this stuff because they have no. A lot of parents have no clue what's going on out there. Yep. Especially today's world. Yep. Kids are way more savvy about what's going on out there. Way more aware. I mean, a lot of parents are clueless. They have no idea what their kids are doing. I mean, my parents didn't know what I was doing when I was a kid, and there was no technology. We were just doing lots of bad stuff. My parents were just clueless. All right, I'm gonna hang up here. There you go. I mean, if your kids are being good, then even though you're watching them, this is how you can learn to give them more rights and more freedom because they're being responsible. You know, but yeah, I mean, you got to pay attention. And it may not even be your kid; it may be people they're interacting with that you're like, whoa, that's not. We don't want that. Yep, yep. All right, I gotta go. Yeah, I should be back. All right, see you later. Bye. Bye, Kelly. Oh, bye, Linda.